Alright, good morning. Just woke up, we're getting the car loaded. It's freezing rain right now, just a little bit. You can kind of see it there on the roof of the car. But all the cars kind of got this nice layer of slushy, it's not ice, it's just a mess. So I'm hoping the roads aren't too bad out of here today. They shouldn't be, they just look wet right now. I don't know what the temperature was. It was 38 when we came in last night. So we'll see how today goes, but everybody's upstairs getting ready. I'm just moving some stuff down to the car so that we can get out of here in the next, 10 minutes. So we'll see.
Hi.
Eating some breakfast. Pop-Tarts. What are you doing, Cuddy? Yeah? Alright, so we got Cuddy loaded up. He's riding shotgun with me. And we got Bear and her mom over here. They're figuring out directions. I think she printed out MapQuest. So we're going to Rushmore. Disney bound.
Custer's Last Stand is 5.5 hours away from here. It's like it's pretty far out of the way now.
How far is Rushmore from here?
Well, so Custer's Last Stand is down here, and then Rushmore is 5 hours 40 minutes from here.
How you doing on gas, by the way? I should have filled up this morning.
Custer's actually might be pretty close to there. It is close. Alright, we'll go there first.
I'm gonna munch on a granola bar. I ate almost all that licorice from yesterday.
Do you want to keep up? You did?
Did you want some? I mean, I still have some, but...
Did you want to keep a GPS up too, just in case you fall behind?
No, I'll just follow you. Just don't drive like a mad woman.
I'm gonna drive. The speed limit.
I do the speed limit. You just do 10 over the speed limit.
Ready?
Yeah. Alright, Cat. You ready to do this? You gonna ride on my lap? Cuddy's been riding on my lap most days, so we'll see if he continues that trend. Why am I blurry? We're gonna stop here, get some gas, fill up, and then head off into Wyoming. For just, I think we're only in Wyoming for like six miles, and then Cuddy finally woke up. He was over here sleeping. Where's he at? There he is. Alright, thanks for saying hi. So Cuddy has now decided that instead of sitting in his spot over here, he's going to sit right on the cup holders in between the gear shift. So I have my water bottle in his spot because he doesn't want to sit there. He was sitting on the box, but he doesn't want to sit there either, so he's just happy where he's at, I guess. Why you look so angry, Cat? We're still in Wyoming. We haven't crossed into South Dakota yet. Just wanted to show you the cat. Bear's feeding buttons. We're hoping we can go another 3 hours in the car without stopping, so he's gonna get something to eat. It was snowing a little bit. It's not anything crazy, but a little more snow than what we had yesterday. Okay, so we're back in the car. We're gonna be in Wyoming a little bit longer than I thought. I thought we were gonna travel further through Montana on 90, but we actually dropped south a little bit. So we're here by Sheridan. We're actually going to come down this way and then jump down to 16. So, and I thought we were literally just going to nick the top corner off Highway 212, but we got a little bit further down, which will be okay. Not what I originally told you, where I said we were only gonna be about 6 miles in Wyoming. We're gonna be a little bit more. Bear left without me, so I gotta go catch up with her. So we just entered the Black Hills National Forest. It's been pretty decent weather. We got a little bit of what I call a sea breeze. It's just kind of a mist. It's trying to rain, but nothing really too great going on. But it's like being at the ocean, getting a little sea mist. So that's what we got going on here. But I'll give you a quick view of what the national forest is over here. So this is just kind of a quick little view. We just came into it. So a few minutes ago there wasn't even near this many pine trees or anything. It was just kind of some rolling hills. But kind of cool. Looks like there's a lot thicker. Oh, here's a good view off the side. You can kind of see what's going on down there. So it shouldn't be too much longer before we're at Mount Rushmore. A little cabin down there. Somebody's homestead a long time ago. But we'll catch up with you once we get a little bit closer to Mount Rushmore. So right as I shut the camera off, we just crossed a sign that says Bighorn Sheep Crossing for the next 3 miles. So I'm gonna keep this camera on for a little bit and see if we can catch some bighorn sheep somewhere. The speed's reduced dramatically too. We went from doing 70 down to 35. It's gotten really windy. Well, I shouldn't say really windy, but it's windier than what we were just on. We were just on kind of some rolling hills a minute ago, but it's gotten a lot windier as we're coming into the park here. Oh yeah, there's some cool rocks down here. Let's see. I'm gonna slow way down. Let's see if we can. There's like a canyon down there. Oh yeah, there's a mine right there. I'm gonna stop here for a second. There's a mine in the side of the hill there. Kinda cool. It almost looks like you can hike down to it, is what it looks like. Looks like there's a trail down there. Hill Canyon. That's what this is over here, is Hill Canyon. Oh yeah, there's a trailhead down there. So it looks like you could probably do some cool backpacking up in here. Jewel Cave, that's what we just saw on the other side. Definitely a cool place. We're not really stopping at anything along the way except for Rushmore, because we are time crunched to get into Sioux Falls tonight for our second pit stop. But definitely might have to come back through the Black Hills here. I've driven through South Dakota a couple times before, but I've never actually gone through the Black Hills. I always stay on 90 and take 90 across. So this is kind of cool, being in a new place, going in and exploring, which is kind of what this vlog's all about. Oh, they stopped for me. I guess they figured I got lost on this one lane road, or maybe they thought I took a detour to go see Jewel Cave, but they did slow down. Oh, here's the visitor center here too. We got a park ranger. I'm gonna drop the camera. I don't think they saw me, but he's pulling out behind me now. Well, I can't slow down too much now, I guess, because I do have a park ranger now behind me, which is alright, I guess. We didn't see any bighorn sheep. That was about our 3-mile tour through the canyon there. So we just made it into Custer, and Dino. I think this is Dino from the Flintstones up here on the hill. I think that's what that is supposed to be. Kind of funny. I don't know what kind of history the Flintstones has with Custer, South Dakota. So we just parked the cars, made it up here, and of course the first stop is going to be the bathroom. So everybody's in the bathroom right now except for me. Everybody's either getting a butt change or using it. So after this we're gonna head on over that way and go see. You might be able to see it right now actually. It's kind of foggy, but you can kind of see it. The clouds are hanging in right about head level with them. So we'll get a little bit closer here in just a minute. Had to wait a few minutes, but I think it's about as good as we're gonna get for today. The fog is still here, but it's kind of blowing over. You can kind of make out their faces there a little bit. Teddy Roosevelt's there in the back, and he's really hard to see, but you can kind of see his eyes and his nose there. And it's still kind of raining out. Camera died at Rushmore. I've been charging the battery and I was hoping to get to Sioux Falls, but we actually made it to a little place called Wall, South Dakota. They have all these signs on the freeway, just goofy advertisement, so the wife wanted to stop. It's cold, it's like 35 degrees outside, kind of windy. The rain did stop, but this is basically it. It's literally just, it's called Wall Drug, and it's literally just a little town. We're gonna walk through it though and see what it is. I'm sure it's just a tourist trap, but we'll have some fun, stretch the legs. We're not gonna get until like 1 a.m. now, but we'll see what this little place is. It looks like an old miner's town or an old like settlement, and this was probably the main street at one point in time. I'm gonna flip this around here. Let me see if I can see the other side. So here's the other side of the street, and it's pretty wide. I mean, they got 3 diagonal lanes for parking plus a row for cars down the center. So I mean, it's fairly wide, but yeah, just a bunch of goofy little storefronts. So we're gonna head into this one here, and this is the Wall Drug Store. So this is gonna be our first stop. And Bear Pookums and her mom and brother all went in here. I hope this is where they're at. I wasn't really paying attention. Maybe they're not. Let me see. I don't want to go in there and start filming and then they're like not even in there. Maybe they're in here. Oh, it's all connected. I'm just gonna start at one end, I guess. I don't really know where they went. See if they're in here. Oh, yeah, I see them over here in the corner. But oh, Pookums is eating even. He's getting the best of it all. Kind of a cool little store.
Yeah, there's a soda fountain.
But yeah, it's just a gift shop. So there's a restaurant here on the other side. It's like a cafe. Kind of neat. They got a whole bunch of rifles up top. There's a pistol. But behind me now, there's a bunch of rifles. Old shotgun. Bill's 30-06. I don't know if you can see that. Here's Grandpa Ted's. They're not all, they don't all have name placards, but some of them do. We're gonna take a trip down here now. I'm sure during the summertime, people coming in and out of Rapid City and over to the park, I'm sure they get a lot of traffic. But, oh, they got some cool artwork here on the other side. And these actually have little plaques on them. Just some different artwork here. Waldrop closes at 7, so we had to get out of there, and it got dark, so we'll have to save this for another time. Hopefully come back here to South Dakota and check it out. But pretty cool. We ate actually where, I'm gonna butcher this, Billy the Kid and the Sundance Kid had their campsite back in 1901. I took a picture of the plaque, kind of cool. It's like, but Bear just left without me, so I gotta go.